and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a very quick tutorial on how to do this cute little baby beanie. It's a 0 to 3 month size, and the colors that I'm going to be using today are a mixed berry and a toasted almond. And the hook size is going to be a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. So to get started, we're going to do a magic ring. Wrap it around the first finger and then crisscross it around the second. I'm going to lift up this first piece of yarn, slide my hook underneath, grab the yarn, pull it under, twist it, and then just do a chain 1. And there's your magic ring. Now I'm actually going to chain 1 more, so we will have chain 2. This is not going to count for our first double crochet. We're going to put 12 double crochet into this magic ring. So to get started, I'm going to yarn over, go underneath the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through. So now I have 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. And there is my first double crochet. Now to keep track of this, I'm just going to use these stitch markers. I love these stitch markers because there's no hook. You can just put them through. They don't go anywhere. They're awesome. So I'm going to mark where our chain 2 is. This is our first double crochet. We're going to put 11 more double crochet in this magic ring. So I'm going to go under the yarn, go under the magic ring, pull the yarn through. There's 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. That's 2. We're going to yarn over, go into the magic ring, grab the yarn, pull it through. 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. So you just want to keep your tension the same all the way around. We're going to put 12 total, not including this. It'll be 12. We've done 3. Now I'm going to do 9 more. You can pause the video here, and when you have completed your 12 double crochet in this magic ring, go ahead and come back and I'll be waiting for you. Now, this tail that is hanging, just pull it tight, and that closes up your magic ring. I'm going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet that we did. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. So to slip stitch, I just went under that very first double crochet. I pulled the yarn through, and then I'm going to pull it through my current loop that I had on my hook. Now I'm going to chain 2. So now that we've completed round 1, we're going to start round 2. So you have 12 stitches all the way around. That's our 12 double crochet. We're going to put 2 double crochet into each stitch. So again, we're going to yarn over, go into our first stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through. There's 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, and pull through the second 2. Now that is our first double crochet. I'm just putting this into the chain 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, go underneath, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. Go ahead and pause the video here. Do 2 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and I'll meet you back when you're finished. I have completed my second round, so I have a total of 24 double crochet. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet on this round, pull through, and then pull through again. So to start round 3, I've already chained 2 and I have marked my chain 2. I'm going to do 1 double crochet in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the second stitch, and 2 double crochet in this very next stitch. So that's called a double crochet increase. 1 double crochet, next stitch, 1 double crochet, the next stitch, 2 double crochet. There's 1, and the very same stitch, 1 more double crochet. I'm going to repeat this all the way around until we get back to the end, to our chain stitch. So again, we're going to do 1 double crochet, next stitch, 1 double crochet, next stitch, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Go ahead and follow that pattern around. You can pause the video and I will meet you back when we finish this round. "32 stitches, round 3. Ready to start round 4. We're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochet. So it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 2, and you're going to repeat that around. 1 double crochet, next stitch, 1 double crochet, next stitch, 1 double crochet, and the very next stitch you're going to do a double crochet increase, 2 double crochet. Okay, go ahead and repeat this all the way around. At the end of this row you should have 40 stitches. You can pause the video and I will meet you back when we finish this round. So we're going to go ahead and slip stitch into that very first double crochet we created for this row, chain 2. Okay, so for the next 4 rounds, rounds 5 through 8, you're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Then you will slip stitch into the very first double crochet that you created, chain 2, and then continue on for each round. At the end of round 8, do not slip stitch into the very first stitch. I'm going to show you how to do an invisible finish so we can change colors. So you can go ahead and pause the video here and we will meet up and continue on after you finish round 8. Okay, welcome back. So I have finished round 8 and have created my last double crochet stitch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the yarn. I'm going to pull this through Now I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Okay, so I've threaded my yarn needle. And to do the invisible finish, we're going to go into our very first stitch, pull the yarn through. I'm going to go back into the very last stitch we created, go under both the back and the one right below it. Okay. Now I'm just going to start weaving this in. And then I'm just going to tie off and weave it in. There's our invisible finish. Now we're going to start our second color. So whatever color you want to use for your second color. Now, if you want to have one solid color of your beanie, you don't have to do an invisible finish. At the end of round 8, you will just continue on like you normally would to start a new row. You would slip stitch into the very first double crochet, chain 2, and continue on. But since I'm changing color, I'm going to grab my new color. I'm going to go into, this is our chain 2 stitches. I'm going to pull this through, and I'm just going to tie it so it's tied on. After we have tied on, we're going to do 40 half double crochet all the way around. So instead of doing double crochet, this time we'll be doing half double crochet stitches. If you need a refresher course on how to do the half double crochet, I do have a playlist that has tutorials on how to do stitches. So to get started with round 9, I'm going to yarn over, go underneath, including the tail, grab the yarn, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And we're going to do this all the way around for rounds 9 and 10. I'm tucking the yarn as I go. So go ahead and pause the video here. You're going to do 40 half double crochet on each round and chain 1 after you slip stitch. And I'll meet you back after round 10. Welcome back. You should have now completed rows 9 and 10 with 40 half double crochet on each row. At the end, I slip stitched into the first half double crochet, and then now I have chained 1. So now the last step for this portion of the beanie is just to do 1 round of single crochet. So I will meet you back at the end of round 11. This is our last round. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. I'm going to go ahead and cut my yarn. We're going to do another invisible finish. We're going to go into our very first single crochet or very first stitch. Come back through the very last stitch. Now I'm just going to weave in a little bit, go down. I'm going to cut this off. This other little bit is where we had tied on and we worked it into our very first half double crochet stitches. So I'm just going to cut that off because it's already been worked in. This is our magic ring tail. I'm just going to work this in a little bit and then cut it off. And then we will be ready for the ears. I am going to be flipping this hat inside out. So if you're wondering if, why are you weaving all this in on the top of the hat, it's going to be flipped inside out. Okay. Flip that inside out. I'm going to show you the sizing. This beanie is for a 0 to 3 months. So if you take it from the top to the edge of the beanie, it's 6 inches down. Width-wise, it's right at 7, so that would be 14 in circumference. That would be marking it right at a 0 to 3 month. Now we get to move on to the ears. So to get started, we're going to do a magic ring. Wrapping this around, crossing it over, and just going to hold it with my thumb, lift up on this first piece of yarn, go underneath, grab the yarn, pull it through, going to twist it, and I'm going to chain 2. This does not count as the first double crochet. We're going to put 12 double crochet into this magic ring. So yarn over, go underneath, pull the yarn through. You have 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, and pull through the remaining 2. Okay, repeat that 11 more times, and I'll meet you back when you're finished. Okay, I'm just going to chain 1. I'm going to go ahead and put my stitch marker. Now on this round, we're going to do 1 half double crochet in this first stitch, and in the very next stitch we're going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So a half double crochet increase. I'm going to follow that pattern all the way around. So at the end you should have 18 stitches total. So here's our first one. Yarn over, insert your hook, go underneath, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now in the next stitch I'm going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, go underneath, pull it through, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's 1. Yarn over, into the same stitch, go underneath, pull it through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That's 2. So 1 half double crochet and then 2 half double crochet. You're going to do this all the way around, and I'll meet you back here at the very end. You're not going to do an invisible finish on this. You're just going to slip stitch into the very first half double crochet, and then we're going to leave enough yarn, just a good portion of yarn, so we can sew the ear on. And I'm just going to bring that through so it'll knot off. I'm also going to weave this back portion in. We have 1 ear that's ready to be sewn onto our hat. Go ahead and repeat the very same steps. You can pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and make my second one, and I'll meet you back when I'm finished with the second ear. Okay guys, welcome back. I have finished my second ear, and this is where you want to place them. So I'm just going to insert right where it is creased between, here's row 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to put my needle right here, right in between them rows. And start sewing it on. And just do your best to sew on the ear. It's just got to be sturdy enough. So I usually just do like 2 or 3 stitches. You know, each one of these is a stitch. So I usually do about 3 and just continue to go in and out. A little bit on the front, a little bit on the back, just to hold it as secure in its place. So I'm going to continue and sew these on, and I'll meet you back here when I have both of them completed. I have finished attaching my ears to my beanie. They are not coming off. Boy, they are secure. Again, this is a 0 to 3 month baby bear beanie. Use whatever colors you'd like. You can keep them all the same color. You can decorate them, sew a little heart on there. There's so many things you can do with these, and I just so appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it with your crochet friends. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have an amazing day ahead.